Test, test. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chronicles of Dreding, episode 21. How we freaking doing?
Hot burrito.
Doing great.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that. Same.
It has been a while.
I'm
It's
still
now football
employed.
season. How's everyone's fantasy football teams doing?
I would imply that I pay
Um,
attention to football.
Existing. They are, yeah.
Oh, nice. It's been a couple weeks. Anything cool happened since then? Oh, we had another pipe burst at work, or another leak thing at work. I think I told you guys about that last time. It happened twice, so that happened again.
Ooh.
Boss man was
Well,
not happy.
that's fun.
I bet not.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything cool happen over the past 3 weeks?
Nothing crazy over here.
We short-term fostered a dog. He was fantastic, but was reactive towards other dogs, so didn't really work out in our situation because we have too many dogs in the neighborhood. So we gave the rescue all the information that they didn't have on her behaviors and just kind of her demeanor and everything because they didn't have a space to, see how she is. And she is back up in Southern California for adoption. And
Wow.
I'm also an uncle now.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
that's my last 3 weeks in a nutshell. 4 weeks.
So, man.
Anyone else need to go? Want to go? Anything?
I officiated my oldest sister's wedding.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
So I am now the
exciting.
only unmarried child of my family.
Oh, what's that? Coming soon, though.
Soon. We'll see. We'll finish up school first before that happens.
But engaged soon, maybe?
Hopefully, no spoilers though.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
If we keep skipping weeks, it might happen sooner than you guys think. We'll see though.
3 sessions from now.
Cool. Does anybody remember where we kind of left off?
I think
Been a
that
while,
we're
but-
camping at the edge of a toxic mushroom forest.
We finished that part. That was when the dust storm kind of hit us,
Mm.
and then we
I
exited
thought
that
we were
little
either
forest.
I thought we were going into combat or coming out of combat.
That would be correct. We did roll for an encounter, and we stepped on a shrieker, triggering an event. So yeah, previously last time we were in this little forest up here. We were just outside of it, and then this weird little gray sandstorm hit. It was pretty violent. So we hopped inside the forest. We were careful not to step on any shriekers in there. Storm passed. We continued on the next morning. We went around the mushroom forest though. And then kind of right when we were getting around the outside, we saw some people on lizards with prisoner cages, going out west, northwest, something like that. And then we descended down into the depths, I believe is what we're calling it. In my bed.
Oh, yeah. That big hole at the edge of the mushroom forest.
Yeah, so we descended down there. We read about some stuff in the book. We get down there. We ran across a little midway trading outpost thing at the bottom of the thing. Some of the myconids were pretty chill, and they told you guys that if you guys head straight through that forest, the next forest, you'll come across their village, and hopefully someone there can help you guys on your way. So kind of a little ways into that forest, we were a little careless and weren't paying attention about the little shrieker mushrooms, and someone stepped on one, and we came to where we are now. Came to where we are now. The shrieker went off, and we can hear something on top of the mushrooms coming at you pretty quickly.
Well, that's not good.
This all sounds like a problem.
Who stepped on the shrieker?
I can't remember who. I'm pretty sure I said someone did it.
Let's assign blame.
Yeah, I think it was
That's
B.
going to
or,
solve the problem.
I think it was Mariah.
The last roll is by Mariah, you know.
Ah.
Wait, whoa.
There's a natural one up there a good ways too.
Ooh, ooh,
Who?
yeah, I saw that survival, more like dead. Dang.
Whose side are you on? Did you eat another shroom? Oh,
Sorry, it's been a long day at work. I have a lot
holy
of
moly!
energy. I have a lot of energy right now. I've been doing nothing for work all day.
I tried to eat the shroom that you ended up stepping on.
I have more.
Oh crap!
He took one of those free Starbucks espressos to go after work.
Boy, howdy. Yeah, I'm on 12 espresso shots right now.
Jesus Christ! One day,
Oh,
brother.
my God.
All day, every day.
Dude, they give it to him free at his work.
That cannot be healthy.
He's addicted.
It's gotta be like, I don't know, close to what, fucking like 800, 900 milligrams of caffeine. God.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your adrenals. All right. All right. Well, if no immediate actions are taken, I'm assuming probably some like weapons are drawn. Soon after the shrieker mushroom continues to scream, these little claws will kind of crest over one of these mushrooms, and out pops like this like pretty big like green lizard, and you'll see that it has a saddle on it. Further up it gets onto the mushroom, you'll see that there's someone riding it. Go ahead and give me I can't think of what kind of check I want. Well, I don't really need to check. It's pretty obvious. This guy. Actually, no. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check with advantage. Someone in the party that has high intelligence.
I've got a.
That is not.
Before Anthony. I think I have a plus
Gore?
1.
You got 4. Take it.
A +4.
I have 5.
Jesus, is that your saving or is that your raw?
Wait.
I have -1.
Your mic's cutting up, B. I think internet's bad.
So B's all robot-y, right?
Robots in disguise.
Yeah.
We're sidelining B
Hey,
for
can
now.
y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened.
All right, Calvin's got a +5 is what I
I
heard.
got +1. I think it's B had a +5 in the same.
No. It's on the saves, yeah.
What do you
So
have
we,
on raw? Like on the left-hand side?
I assume it's probably you or your brother. Venzana. I'd assume it's probably you.
Alright, I'll take the intelligence check.
Your
I'm gonna.
brother has a +2. Yeah, 20 is great. Yeah, so you've seen either pictures of drow or something like that in your like studies. They've got like this like grayish ebony almost like skin color. This guy, as he crosses over, is definitely elvish. You can tell by the ears. So he's some type of elf, but he's got like this like tan skin. So normally it's either like polar opposites for drow and elves. You and your brother, pretty pale skinned, maybe a little on the darker side because you guys don't really like. You guys are half, I guess. So, but this guy is like pretty decently tan. Like he lives on like the beach in San Diego, goes surfing every day. Like he's got the surfer tan going on. He's fairly toasted. So you'll see him kind of crest over the mushrooms. You'll see him kind of shaking as he's holding the reins of the lizard. And yeah, he doesn't have a weapon drawn or anything like that. You'll see him like kind of meet your guys' eyes, look up into the distance a little bit, and then turn around, look back, and then look down at you guys one more time, kind of like this fear in his eyes.
Mhm. Well,
Well, he's
So
not
we've-
riding the lizard. Why is he afraid?
yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to that as well. Like, is he afraid for us? Is he afraid of something that we just don't know about?
Is he afraid of the lizard?
You all need to hide.
Oh shit.
We? Us?
Yes, you, all of you. There's too many for me to carry on my steed. You guys don't know what's coming. I'm not like the other ones, but they won't care. They'll take you, bind you, sell you to the highest bidder. Just find a place, hide. I'll see if I can get them to continue on, maybe search for somewhere else close by. But just hide for now. We'll see if we can settle this later.
All right, let's hide. Thank you, good sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Where'd we hide?
You guys are in Mushroom Forest, so you guys can probably find a place. You'll
Not
see
behind a shrieker mushroom.
that this guy continues on. He'll pull out like a little, what's it called? Not the stethoscope. What's the fucking watch glass thing called? Whatever that one's called.
Pocket watch?
Telescope.
Telescope. Thank you. He'll pull out a telescope. He'll like look off into the distance a little bit, make it look like he's doing something important. Seem what like triggered the thing, but yeah. You guys are in a good hiding spot.
Oh, spyglass.
Yeah, spyglass works too. Thank you. But yeah, we are probably gonna need to make a good check here. What do we have that we can use to help with our hides or anything like that? If not, I'm assuming we're just going for mushrooms and foliage type of thing and kind of covering ourselves up.
I have dead body parts.
Thanks.
Of course you do.
Or one
Do
can
I
get
have?
inside of my
This
chest.
is when you're off, right?
How do I not have nature advantage as an elf?
Yes.
All right. All right. What do we got here?
Feel free to use your other characters too if they've got anything, but I don't think they've really got anything on the character sheet. So
Gore is safely tucked away in my chest.
true. One less person to hide.
Can we all get into the chest?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. The real question is, can you crawl out of the chest? Last time Gore had to be pulled out, but she was also drunk off her ass. So nobody's really crawled out of the chest yet. So if you all go in there, who knows if all of you can get out?
I can rip you out.
That'd be quite a funny way of losing the whole
TPK?
campaign.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Zach, you were
So
also...
what happened to your D&D group? We all got locked in a chest of holding. What if we leave? What if we leave B, who I assume has the best stealth, outside of the chest?
Yeah, but is he strong enough to lift someone out of the chest?
I mean, I'm sure you can tie a rope and put it in there.
Actually, that's pretty smart. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we want
We
to
all
do that?
okay with this?
Let's try it.
I'm down for
I am okay with this.
Cool.
Because then all we have to do is rely on the best person at hiding to hide with a chest.
True. Did I give you weight for the chest, Zach? Shouldn't be too heavy, right?
Weight?
Like 20 pounds or something like that.
Yeah.
Did I guess it? Damn. Okay.
No, I don't have a weight there, but it's light enough to where I can easily carry it on my back.
Yeah, but you have like 17 strength, don't you?
Yeah. I don't think I. Yeah, I
You have
guess
16
didn't
strength.
need a weight.
I have 13.
You have 13 strength? Okay, we don't have to worry about it. I was thinking you had normal rogue strength where it's like 8. So okay, yeah, 13's fine. You'll be fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can
a little bit.
you guys can set down the chest. You guys can pull it out. You'll begin hearing more claw stomps. I don't know how to describe lizards coming at you, but you can definitely hear like a few things running at you towards like way off the distance. They'll probably be here within a minute. So yeah, you guys can start getting down there. I'm assuming you guys can get the NPCs down there pretty quickly. Nobody's that bad. Yeah.
And then Mariah's gonna camouflage the chest or carry the chest and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Why don't you? How are you hiding, Mariah?
Why am I thinking someone has an invisible cloak? Someone has an invisible
Harry
cloak, right?
Potter. Yeah, that's Harry Potter.
We have the
No.
I think there's a
we have those like
potion.
special cloaks that give us
Didn't
+1 saving.
Josh didn't one of your merchants sell
Yeah.
invisible cloak?
Yes, I think you tried to sell an invisible cloak or like a cloak of displacement or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. But you guys passed that up. You guys didn't want it.
Breaking up again.
Okay. Well, I have 5 stealth. I'm just gonna hide in the mushrooms.
All right, hiding in the
Hide in the
mushrooms.
That's the best option.
All right, so kind of like laying prone, trying to cover up the chest a little bit, and like you find like a patch of mushrooms that are like pretty densely put together. You can lay down and then kind of like a little
Exactly.
field. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
My hand reaches out from inside the chest to give guidance.
I'm picturing that now. Holy shit. Stealth. Okay. Not a saving one, right?
Correct. It should just be a skill check.
What am I thinking? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby.
Well,
Well, let's see if our guy
Got
can
you.
find you after.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can get hidden real nicely. I don't know how to describe it. It's undescribable with this crypt. You can set up. You'll even have like a good view of like the little lizard rider guy. And soon enough after you get hidden, probably another 5 lizard riders will show up. You can't speak Elvish though.
you become a mushroom.
So you won't be able to hear what they're saying. Convenient. So I don't have to RP with myself. But yeah, you'll see them kind of talking back and forth a little bit, so on and so forth. You'll see that your guy kind of points off in the distance, kind of where you guys were coming from. Then he like kind of shrugs, and then you'll see one of the guys spit in his face, and then the 5 of them will continue riding off. Yeah, they ride off. He waits a little bit, cleans himself up a little bit, and then climbs down from his little lizard guy. Looks around, can't seem to find you. Then he'll call out, "Hello."
Hey,
Oh.
over here. Coast clear?
Coast clear. Where's everyone else at?
Well, it's got them all right here in this fancy chest. And I pop open the lid, and y'all doing okay in there?
They hear nothing.
Please.
Well, that's a good sign. Let me see here. Okay, well, I get my rope out of my pack and I throw it down there. Like, hey, y'all grab on. Hello?
Nothing happens.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Well, I take out my light stone and I shine it in the chest. Am I able to see him?
Yeah. So like
Anything?
you're holding it above the entrance to the chest.
Yes.
You'll see like a misty void.
Oh, man. Well, I pulled. All right. I pull the rope back out. I go ahead and tie the black rock rope and I can be like, hey. Can you
Hold on, this is super important, but your mic's cutting out again.
Oh, shit.
All right, I think you're good now.
Shoot. I'm good. Am I good?
I think so.
Okay. Did y'all? Okay. I take the light stone, tie it to the end of my rope, and toss it back in there. Hey, can y'all see my light?
No response.
Um.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll think back to like the last time you saw Zach using it and pulling someone out. It was Gore when she was all drunk and stuff. He like reached in there, grabbed her by like the hair, pulled her out, and like it didn't seem like he was like struggling a whole lot or anything like that.
Huh. Oh, so I think I have to like think of them and then pull them out. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reach in, try and pull out Zach.
What do you think of when you like start thinking of Zach?
I'm feeling for a bucket.
Yeah, you can feel the helmet.
Don't take my bucket.
Zach,
Zach, grab my hand. Grab my hand.
Let
Unless
go
you
of my
want me to
bucket.
take your bucket off.
It's my bucket.
so
Get your
Grab
own
my
bucket.
hand then, dang it.
Fine, I'll grab your hand. But give me my bucket.
Thank Alright, I yank him out of there.
yeah, you can feel the helmet kind of come to your hands. You can palm it a little bit. Zach, as like he begins to think of this, the bucket begins to like leave your head. You can hold on to it real quick, and it'll pull you with it.
Yep, I'm holding on to that thing.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
And yeah, you can
Oh my god.
pull Zach out pretty easily. Once he clears like half his body, he gets pretty heavy. And then you'll probably have to have him push himself out. But
Alright.
yeah, Zach's out.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Oh yeah.
you alright?
I'm totally fine.
We
It
got-
smells pretty bad in there. I think someone farted.
Senses are kind of like nothing in there.
Never mind.
So all the stuff he was doing, you couldn't see, you couldn't hear anything. I don't think you can.
So,
You can taste in there. Like if you can grab stuff. You can think of other stuff while you're in there, and you can grab it.
so it's like a sensory deprivation chamber.
Actually, I have a strange question. If something's in the chest of holding that we don't know about, but we're thinking about it, can we pull it out?
Technically,
man,
yes.
that's it.
As long as it's in the chest holding. But yeah, it's not a chest of creation.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like somebody owned that before we did.
Correct.
Oh.
Time to spend an entire session theory crafting on what could be in there and pulling random stuff out.
We're just like in the
just all
underworld, and
surviving
instead of paying attention to the
fire.
underworld, we're like,
Yeah.
well, what if it's this?
To bring some power. Yeah, you can pull out Zach. Zach's pretty familiar with the chest, unless you'd like to pull everyone else out yourself. Zach can do it. Up to you guys. But we can slowly get everyone
Zach.
out from here, I think.
You mind helping me out?
Yeah, I'll rip some people out.
Yeah.
Do we
or
sense
staying
time
in
passing
there,
in the
though.
chest?
Ooh, good question. Also, I probably should have checked earlier. Nobody else has a bag of holding, right?
No, I'm the
No.
only one with the
Okay.
chest.
Wait, you age in the chest of holding? Can you just go in there and time travel?
Oh.
Well, I'm more concerned
Yes, sir.
about the fact that we could have just ripped a hole in the fabric of the universe, but
That's what would happen if you had if someone else had a bag of holding and one in there. Oh, that's a fucking good question. How is time gonna pass in there? Gore had enough time to get drunk and stay drunk last time, and you guys were piking for like 8 hours.
We
Mhm.
should get drunk and stay infinitely drunk.
And she drank
So
an
does the
entire
pack
keg of
lower?
ale. I'm gonna say it for now. It just goes same time.
okay.
If I retcon that later, I'll retcon it. But for right now, time passes the same. So it feels like you guys are in there for a minute or two, or probably more than that. Probably closer to like 5 minutes. Doesn't seem like it's hard to breathe or anything like that. There's a bunch of y'all in there. You don't really feel anybody else around unless you start thinking of them. Then maybe you like bump up against Caliban or something like that. You start thinking about like Caliban's bald ass head and like, oh, there's a bald ass head that's in my hand. Stuff like that.
A peanut head.
That is a very weird concept.
Tis indeed.
Okay, here's another one. If you were to just think of one part of the person, would you dismember them?
No,
Like, would just the head come?
it doesn't move that fast or like that aggressively.
Okay.
So it'll move like their entire body. It's like with you, he thought of your helmet started to move, and you were able to grab onto the helmet and move with it.
I'm sorry, but that's just the best place for an orgy.
Are you sorry?
I mean,
Door?
So is the lizard man still here?
Yeah. What took so long?
well, they were discussing for a while, and then they didn't seem too happy with him. So they were spitting on him, and it wasn't exactly a friendly conversation.
Maybe that's his kink.
Do we still have our
He
newfound friend here?
Yeah, he's sitting there. His mount is sitting there, like behind him, and he's walked forward a little bit. He does have arms on him. You'll see he's kind of, like I described him before, kind of like a, not like emaciated or anything like that. He's pretty skinny though, like fairly tall, tannish skin. Unlike normal drow, he's got like purple eyes instead of red. He's wearing like mixed like leather. It looks like it's kind of like scraped together, thrown together. Mirai, you saw like the other people were wearing like black plate mail, and so he's like wearing kind of like rags compared to them. He is armed. He's got a short sword and a lance.
Oh, got some competitions there.
Which lance?
Just two lances. One lance.
Man's eye.
Lancey. Yeah, he's kind of sitting there nervously. You'll see him kind of like looking back like towards the way that his friends went. Friends in quotation marks. Yeah, he doesn't address you guys or anything like that. He kind of sits there kind of patiently but nervously.
So, do you need to catch up with them?
They told me to reset the mushroom.
And can I ask why you helped us?
Well, I've never seen another elf or half elf. What are you? You look at you and your brother.
We're half elves on our mother's side.
He'll kind of approach you timidly with like a hand out. May I see your hand?
Sure. I'll give him my hand.
Sure. And he'll kind of like side by side comparison, like your skin colors and stuff like that. How fair skinned or tanned would you say Venzana is? I'd say he's relatively bookwormish, right?
Yeah.
So maybe your
I don't
brother's a
think
little on the tanner side, but not much. So yeah, you're probably not as like ghostly pale, but still like a solid pale. So he'll kind of like look at your skin, look at his skin, back and forth a little bit. He'll like turn over your hands, like turn over his hands. Are we the same?
I think we are. Where are you from?
Here.
We very well might be, the same or very similar. You've never seen another elf down here?
Just my no, like kind of like tosses head back towards like where the group went. Just my my kinfolk, but they don't see me as one of them.
Why not?
I'm assuming my skin color, but
What, too dark?
not dark enough.
I mean, not dark enough. You're plenty dark to me.
Compared to everyone else, I'm different for sure. My eyes are different. My skin color is different.
And I'm sorry, I recognize him as drow, or like half drow, maybe?
Maybe half drow. That'd be a good assumption. He doesn't look like any of the drow you've seen in books. All the drow that you've seen in books are like pretty dark gray almost. Like yeah, pretty dark gray, like almost like soot colored. They have red eyes, silver hair. He's got silver hair. That's pretty much the only thing he's got going for him. Silver hair tied back up like pretty loosely. You saw the other ones go by. They either had helms on or they didn't. If they didn't have helms on, their hair was tied back like pretty tight. That's the only difference. Both are kept pretty long. His just like a little scraggly, I guess. Maybe just like he's less bathed or something like that compared to them.
Well, you might be a half elf. I don't quite know how, a half elf would end up down here, but quite possible. I mean, heck, I ended up there.
And you're a
Wow.
blonde half elf, correct?
Yeah,
From dad's side, mom's side.
mom's side.
Okay. What were you saying, Matt?
I say, as we're talking, if I asked him, do you know who both your parents are?
Uh, they've told me where my mom's grave is, but I don't know where my dad's at.
Well, if you've never met your mother, or another fair chance that you are half human, half other race, like the young master here. But tell me, why did you help us? It can't just be because you saw someone somewhat like you.
I've always been, I guess, curious about what else is out there, who else is out there. I don't think I belong here, so I don't know. I just wanted to learn, I guess.
And as he's saying that, I turn like to the young master and well, young master hears more high elf into things his mother was, and while we maybe met wood elves or drow, they are one of the main more intelligent populace in the dark area. Good chance he is an adventurous, offspring. Some adventurers like us came through. But you, sir, would you be willing to tell us something about maybe some fiendish activity down here?
Sure, if I've seen about it or read about it, I'm sure I can do my best to help.
Or try to find your place between the realms here a little wonky. And think about where fiends, devils might be approaching onto the Underdark, like a seal of some sort.
Sorry, one more time. Your mic's a little far from your face, I think, so the activation
no,
keeps cutting out a little bit.
I got a new mic. I'm not loving it. They give us new mics at work, and it's supposed to be like a couple of line. That sucks ass, but
I think it's just the attenuation point's a little low.
no worries. Let's see. Do you know where maybe some fiendish activity may be, or maybe steal some sort? Can you think about devils and approaching territory?
Fiendish activity in seals. What does he know? I've read fragments, like scraps of forgotten lore. They're buried in like the old texts, but the Drow don't really care about it too much. It like speaks of seals and like a door to hell and some like ancient magic, but nobody takes any like the books here seriously. I guess I spent a lot of my time alone, so I taught myself how to read those books, and that's all I can tell you about some seals, I guess. Fiendish activity, in this vicinity, none that I can think of. There's some like tunnels on the other side of the forest that people when the younger kids like joke about it being like haunted and stuff like that, and they'll see who can walk the furthest in there without like getting scared, and then like run back. They say like a demon lives in there, but that's the only thing I can think of for like fiendish activity. But I guess not really fiends.
That sounds promising. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to show you the tunnel?
Well, what do you guys think?
Can you stay away from your band for that long?
They'd probably be happier if I got lost, so if I don't show up for a while, they'll probably throw a party.
Oh, stick
Or
around.
join our party.
I could
We're
come.
a merry band of misfits. They'll fit right in.
And you're all from the surface?
Yeah. That one's even got a bucket on his head.
The helmet?
Above the table.
You call helmets buckets?
It's a nice bucket, thank you very much.
Everything has different purposes. Let's just say that.
It's a little crude for a helmet, but it looks sturdy.
It was handcrafted for me. It's a nice bucket.
Above the table, real quick. Our party name was something Reapers, right? What's it? Obsidian Reaper?
Oh.
Believe so, like Obsidian Reaper.
Obsidian Reaper sounds right. Let me see. Purple mushroom, purple mushroom, purple mushroom. Did I write it down? Get your wood. I don't think I wrote it down, but I could find it.
Yeah, like it was Obsidian Reapers.
Yeah, I think it's Obsidian Reapers. I think you're right.
It sounds right.
That sounds more familiar than recognizing that we haven't heard any other options, but it sounds familiar, so it's better than anything I could think of.
But yeah, you guys can continue with him if you like, or you guys can kill him in his sleep or not his sleep, stab him in the back and continue on your way. Up to you guys.
But he seems so sad.
Yeah, this is also the closest we have.
This is what?
I'll try to tell the part of this is the closest we have to anything.
True. It's direction.
I gotta turn Matt up.
Let me just. Wait.
See if you can set your attenuation point on Discord like a little lower. If you have it on like the auto thing, it might be just not picking up at the beginning. All right. Yeah. He will introduce himself to you all as Elithir Verulian.
Elithir Verulian.
Yeah, Elithir.
Great to meet you, Elithir. I'm Venzana, and this is my brother, Barrick.
Oh.
I think. Trying to look through my notes.
Lots of V's.
Yeah. We're a V kind of family.
Yeah, and everyone else can make their normal hellos and whatnot. Let's see how our journey there goes. He should know where all the traps are, luckily, so that helps. Yeah. You guys can continue forward into the forest. Eventually, you guys will kind of begin like descending again, like a little bit more downwards. Still inside the forest, and you'll notice it starts to get it starts to get cooler, and less of these mushrooms. Like the density of the forest begins to kind of fade. Eventually, like once the mushrooms are all out of sight, or all out of depth, I guess you'll start to see like the chill on your breath. What do we have cold weather gear wise? Actually, I think it was
cold weather.
I think it was oh, you guys live in a desert, so yeah, you guys probably don't have a crazy amount of cold weather gear. It is not freezing. It's definitely cold. He doesn't seem to mind at all. But yeah, if anyone's getting like terribly cold, they can probably just grab out their blanket. I think a few people lost theirs in the sandstorm. Their bedrolls and stuff, so not everyone's going to be able to get one. Don't think we have any cold weather travel gear, so we'll see if it becomes an issue later on. As we continue forward, though. You can see that like the terrain around you becomes a little bit more slick and icy and whatnot, and you'll soon come across some type of like cavern. Let me get my map somewhere. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, I'm a dummy and I didn't save the map. Enter dungeon. Yeah, download. Cool. Sorry, taking a while to upload. There we go.
It's okay.
Map. Cave. Just be size. Drop all character tokens. Close. All right. You guys will be down on this side though. Cool. You guys can come up to this area, and as you kind of open up into this open area, you'll see the cave. Pathway splits into 4 directions. And yeah, there's just a cave there. Elithir will kind of speak up. I've only been pushed in and like, wait, oh, Pikachu. It's Pikachu.
It does look like a face.
Elithir speaks up and says, "I've only been pushed in. I haven't gone very far in. I can't promise to where it leads out or anything like that, but."
Well,
All right.
came down here for a reason. It looks like a Triceratops.
Right?
Maybe it is.
I don't know. Maybe I'm conspiratorial here, but it totally looks like a face with horns.
Giant dinosaur.
It's a good sign, right? You guys are trying to get to hell. Horns.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems that way. So is this a path, or is it just here?
This is the
and-
cave you were speaking of.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Or you can
Well-
just jump.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of have to go in, right?
Yeah, it's not like we're not turning around.
Even though we kind of want to. This is the whole point of being here.
Yeah. All right. Well, get our light stones out.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys can pull out the light stones.
Okay, can Zach sense any fiends near us? We're now we're maybe close to the 100-meter distance.
Oh,
Under your
true. Zach, you mind pinging that for me?
Very smart.
Very sneaky.
It's like a built-in feature you have. Like don't roll anything like a.
Divine sense to
Over
detect
there.
a celestial fiend within 60-foot radius.
Like one.
Very sneaky. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I forgot about this fucking ability. Let me see how much depth
that's
blocks
great. There's
left.
something evil in there.
You mean the cave and the
detect
Underdark?
magic.
Evil in it?
The cave in the Underdark with the devil face right outside of it
Yeah.
has something evil.
Yeah.
What a surprise!
What a surprise!
All right.
Hey, we've already had a decent conversation with a demon down here.
1 foot of stone,
devil.
1 inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt. Stone, wood, dirt.
Can we factor in that Zach has had 12 espresso shots today?
He's fucking wired.
His vibrations can sense the can sense what's in the cave.
I can
You
see
see,
sound.
can you do the avatar thing where he can do the vibration sense with his feet?
Oh yeah. I mean, how do
He
you
basically just
think
turned
he
into a
fights with
bat.
that bucket on his head?
Zach has had
Right.
enough caffeine that he can now echolocate.
Is the bucket just a dowser?
It's just a handicap. You're like Gojo. It's just a handicap.
This is for our benefit, actually. Zach's holding back for us. He doesn't want to have main character syndrome. He's trying to just hold back for us. We don't take the story.
He's sidelining himself.
Exactly.
What a guy. What a
I will
guy.
say this: I'm looking forward to having, if we do encounter fiends down here, having a paladin with smites would be great.
We
He
got.
might actually be main character for this fight.
I got divine smite. I got a lot of smites.
Yeah. The one time the wrath of God like makes it.
That's one problem. I do have negative religion stats.
Which makes you the perfect like religious person.
We said Wrath of God. We didn't say who the Wrath of God was pointed at.
Yeah.
Actually, Zach, it works to your advantage because we're in the Underdark, so it's like you're not even affected by it. You're like, this is fine.
Whenever I hear you guys say the Underdark, I think of the Underminer from Incredibles.
The Underminer.
The Underminer.
Zach, you've been DM'd. Do with the information as you wish.
Oh god.
Fighting in DMs, that's a little inappropriate, isn't it?
From all. Oh, okay. So I guess. What does this mean? Huh.
It is kind of your first time using it, right? You haven't used this
Yeah,
ability, so
yeah, I don't.
so it does make sense. Your confusion is warranted. This is like your first time using it.
Okay. Well, so I am sensing something, but it's from the ice, and it's like literally everywhere. So
That's useful.
yeah, either we're surrounded, or
Or this whole place is evil.
maybe
Yeah.
the demon was a water demon and he's frozen. Huh?
But it might be his magic that made this ice, though, too. I think that's a good idea. Is that his magic might have used, elemental magic to make this ice.
I mean, not that it exists in this world, but in Dante's Inferno, the ninth circle of hell is a lake of ice.
Crap. Okay.
Oh
okay,
shit,
okay,
you might
okay.
be right though.
What if so we have a fire boy wizard. Let's try melting a little bit of ice and see if that does anything.
That sounds like it won't infuriate anybody, but if that's your call,
He's the religious one.
you'd know better than any of us.
Did God tell you to do that, Zach? Are you like a divine intermission right now?
I don't.
Just own it.
Did he
Whatever you
tell-
say, just own it.
Let's do it.
Tell you to burn them.
Yeah, let's just try melting some shit.
Okay. All right. Let me check.
His words.
Let me check something real quick just to see if I have any proficiencies that I'm forgetting about.
Why are you looking in? Go first, Anthony. Ask questions later. Make bad choices.
I've been instructed by by the voice of God to make bad choices.
Live
The negative one religion, voice of God.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm casting some fireballs
the negative
around.
one intelligence, voice of God. The zero wisdom.
Go.
God.
You're wrong.
Did I just cast one into the cave?
Yeah, I bet that would do something.
Is that what God wanted?
Yes.
All right. Just firebolt into the cave.
All right, give me the roll.
Things will go wrong.
I feel like this is the wrong answer. I don't like.
You want me to
Josh's
roll the
response.
firebolt?
I want you to roll the firebolt.
Oh no.
God damn it.
I
20.
think I'm hitting the cave entrance.
20's great. Yeah, to see if you missed the cave entrance.
I just hit
Were you
next to it.
supposed to miss it?
I don't know. I was instructed to hit it.
Does fireball have droppage? Or does it just go straight?
I think
What's
it
the
goes
range of
straight.
this thing? 120 feet? I think it goes straight for 120 feet. Yeah. You don't have to like cast that up and lob it. Yeah, it'll just go straight into the cave. Soon into the cave, you'll see that it kind of dips down a little bit, and you'll hit the ceiling of like kind of where it dips down. It's definitely outside of Zach's divine sense range, so he can't really see if it does anything special there where it hits. But yeah, So I guess drawing. Cave go. Oh, why am I yellow now? Cave goes like that. You hit like here-ish.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was very informative.
You guys want to go in now? Just try it out.
Yeah, I
Or
guess
do you
so.
want me to melt the ice?
There's ice all around you.
I was instructed to do a couple different things by, quote, the voice of God.
You mean the voice of God with -1 investigation?
The voice of God, but we didn't read the fine print.
The voice of God, but it's Old Testament.
After you cast the fire bolt, you'll see Elthier like gets down on his knees, and like bows down to you. I didn't realize you were royalty. I'm sorry.
No, man, I'm just cursed by a dragon.
A what?
The voice of God has spoken.
Don't worry about it. We'll show you when we get back above ground.
Okay.
And his sister's a werewolf.
Don't worry about that either.
And his butler's a giant thing.
Don't worry about that either.
He'll look at Varric.
And I have a bucket.
He looks over at
You can worry
Varric.
about that. We
What's
all
wrong with
worry
you?
about that.
Varric finally realizes he's the only normal one in his family.
Varric rolls for coming to his senses.
Alright.
I guess,
Yeah, what's the next move?
yeah, I would say let's go ahead and venture in.
All right.
All right.
The religious man has spoken.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys would let me call the shots. We're all gonna die.
Aren't you supposed to have a belief system?
Is that what
I-
God said? Is that what God said?
Did God say we're all gonna die? This
No.
is something you should
Wait,
tell your party.
Wait.
No.
You gotta watch what you're saying, sir.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a perception check of 0, so we're fine.
God.
I do not have a lot of good stats. My
No, you
stats are
don't.
all.
Are you? He took a shroom. He took a
Like-
shroom.
You're like 95% strength.
Yeah, that's really all I have going for me. Yeah.
Alright. This was our original marching order from top to bottom. Top up here, bottom up here. We cannot proceed 3 strong forward, so we're gonna need 2 by 4 plus 1. Oh no.
I say let's have me
Yeah, let's
in the
face it.
front so that I can use my divine sense.
You and the our friend. What's his name again?
Elthier?
Oh, there.
We'll see if I have a token.
You live here?
Oh,
You live like this?
Oh.
I'll cover our rear.
I'll stay second in line so I can chuck a spell if something comes up.
I will be second to last row to back up Caliban if he needs anything.
Yeah, well, I guess we've got our stuff.
Let's do
And
it.
everyone else can filter into the middle.
based.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let me see if I can find oh dang it, they don't have silver hair. Oh well.
As we're on our way in, I'll pull Caliban aside and be like, hey, do you ever get the feeling like he's just making it up as he goes along?
Every day. Every day.
You think that's fine?
He's happy.
Okay.
Alright, so how's our march? Where are these two at?
Oh.
B and Matt, where are you at?
Like Legolas.
We're in the very back.
Okay.
In the rear.
Damn, he said Matt's in the very back.
Always.
He's either in the lead or in the back.
Alright, cool. This is the marching order. I guess I didn't ask. Did we pull out Dwarf Lady? Gore?
Gore?
Is he still for Barry Bjorn?
She should be sober by now.
Let's go ahead and yank her out.
Yeah.
Let loose the gore.
Okay. We'll say she's in the back too.
Good job, Gore.
Alright, cool. The party is marching.
That would be funny if, like, we forget to pull Gore out and she just dies in the chest.
Nah, you opened
Why
it.
does this smell more rotting than
That would
usual?
be funny.
I mean, kind of.
Alright. How often do we stop for
We'll do
the
NPC.
divine sense stuff, Zach? Because we have to stop for it. It's an action.
How often can I use it?
I believe it's an action, so like how often are you stopping to like I guess cast this spell? It's a 6-second thing. So you stop, you wait 6 seconds, cast it, you can look around.
I'd say every 60 feet.
Okay. So this takes you a while.
That's
Or not.
fine.
I mean, I could do every 120 feet.
No, because then you wouldn't be able to sense 60 feet in front of you, so you'd be walking 60 feet blind.
And
Based.
I mean, 60 feet in front of us already is pretty risky.
Also based. Okay. Cool.
I
Alright.
could do every 10 feet.
I mean, it takes 6
Well,
seconds
yes.
to use an action. I don't think it's slowing us down that much.
True.
Well, yeah, that, but I mean, like, we'll have to walk the 60 feet and it'll already fade away.
So,
So
you're
we
saying
won't even have, so at that point,
we should do like
so
30
people
to
can
50
move
feet.
into the field of view. Potentially, I just think that could just be super slow.
Alright.
I don't know.
Elithir's
That's my thought.
not bringing his lizard. The lizard already party hates being on the cold. You'll see him take like a bag off the lizard and spank it on the butt and send it on its way. So lizard leaves, just you guys, Elithir. And yeah, we can proceed forward into the unknown. Cool.
Into the depths of hell.
Like I said before, quickly it dips down, and we are kind of, I guess, descending. Stepping every 60 feet. Zach. The, I guess, fiendish presence is still there. It's still prominent. It's not strong. It's not overwhelming. It's just a lot. It's everywhere. Once you get inside here, when you're outside of the cave, like at least like the open areas, like you were fine. Like yes, there was some stuff below you and the walls around you, but now it's like close proximity. Like you reach out 5 feet in each direction and you're touching that fiendish presence. It's not fucking with you too much right now. Why don't you go ahead and make me a... Let's go wisdom check.
Uh-oh.
Can I cast guidance and help him with this?
Thank you.
No, he doesn't need
Oh,
it.
hey.
It worked out anyways.
I'm pretty smart.
Is that a plus 0?
It's a plus 0. Charisma based spellcasters.
My charisma is not that great.
What is this game?
Why do we have the meat cake of God leading us?
He just goes to the gym. Just goes to the gym.
Church of Gains.
Yeah. Zach, as you proceed further and further in, probably around like your third divine sense, you'll notice that the presence is slightly getting stronger the further you get in.
Am I suffering any physical ailments at this point due to it, or is it
No.
just make me wigged out?
Yeah, it's like imagine like you're in like those house of like mirrors, and someone's just like shining for right now, just like a little like laser pointer like inside the like house of mirrors. You're trying to like figure out like where the laser pointer is coming from, like an originating source, but maybe it's just bouncing off all of like the ice around you, and it's causing everything to like to activate or something like that. So you're trying to pinpoint it, and the further and further you get in, that laser pointer becomes like a dull flashlight, and then probably around like the 10th time you check, now it's like a pretty strong like flashlight, like I don't know, 800 lumens.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, probably after about like 10 minutes of walking and checking, now it's at that point where it's like, this is bright, this is like in my face, like it's not inhibiting you or anything like that, but like when you cast it, you kind of like have to like kind of take like a step back and kind of like wince a little bit. But
Would a perception check help me pinpoint it more than my divine sense, or would the divine sense be pretty much the best thing to find out what's going on?
what are you trying to gain from the perception check?
I guess I'm just trying to gain a better sense of direction. I guess in the cave, is it just a single pathway, or is it more of a large chamber?
It's a single pathway.
Okay. So I guess we just got to keep on marching on.
Keep on trucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, like it is like in your face. It's pretty strong presence. You can keep
I'm gonna
checking
go
if you
ahead
want.
and yeah, I'm gonna ready my lance just in case. It seems like we might be about to get into a fight.
Sure.
Just warn everyone else to be on their guard.
Yeah, I was like, I see Zach readying his lance. I'm gonna get ready to cast.
Yeah. Who's echoing? Matt again?
What's up?
You echoing again? Someone's echoing.
Oh, my bad. I might be.
Yeah. As you ready your lance, Elithir kind of looks over at you, Zach, and is like, without a mount, without.
Oh yeah, mount's just a added bonus. I don't need one.
He'll like try to grab the lance off of his back, and like it'll just like hit the ground, like he's not strong enough to like hold it like out front of him like that. He's got to like tuck it under his elbow, all that stuff. He'll sheath it again, put it on his back, and he'll pull out his short sword.
Amateur.
Chance to train someone, Zach.
You need to get stronger.
Tutelage.
Yeah. I can give you some. Let's see, what kind of meat do I have to make them strong?
Yeah.
Is there not all rotting?
I still have some cooked snake meat. And I have a sad spiky plant.
Sad
It's
spiky
mushrooms.
plant.
So, I mean, I got stuff.
Ooh.
I can give them some stuff. High protein diet's how you get big.
We can
That's how you become a
continue
believer.
descending or spiraling, however we want.
Spirals.
We are going to get to a point, Zach, where the pathway is no longer a like steady gradient. For the most part, you guys have been pretty sure-footed. This next part is pretty steep and slick. This is all ice. You like look down it, and it is like pretty high degree edge, I guess. Odds are most people are going to slip and fall down this thing. Yeah, it's hard to see whether you're going to be able to stop. I guess you guys have those little little climbing tools and stuff like that, so you could possibly go down slowly, but
How far of a descent is that steeper part?
how do you go about finding out? You can see as far as your lightstone goes.
And with that light stone,
60
I can't see
feet.
the bottom.
Nope.
Okay, so jumping is out of the question. Okay.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
guess we're gonna have to clamber down in that case.
So yeah, everything's kind of been like this for the most part, and now you're at a point where it's like, wee.
God, not a fan of those wheeze. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to clamber down. Is there a place to tether a rope at the top?
Oh, great question. Go ahead and roll me a d20 to determine that. Yeah, there's like a stalagmite of ice. Well, like one of these little pillars. Oh, not like that. One of these little pillars, but smaller, half the size. So you can tie a rope around there. Uses up.
Does it look sturdy enough?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna recommend the team ties the rope around it, and we can clamber down easier using the rope.
Based.
So let's do that, and then we can start descending.
The godly one has spoken.
All right. Voice of God says we're going down.
Yeah.
Cool. Someone make me a survival check for how good this knot is. I should probably do it in secret, but it's okay.
I think I have good survival.
We'll give it advantage because everyone's there helping.
Let's try.
Yeah, I've only got a +2 to survival. So.
15 is fantastic.
15.
15's great.
I'll go last just to make sure like the rope looks steady, or like if I need to hold it at all.
Well, shouldn't you go first though? You're the heaviest, you know. If it can't hold you, then it can't hold anyone else.
If I fall, I'll just try to go big at the last second to break it. Break my fall. We'll see.
Bet.
Or if someone comes behind us, make sure that no one comes up behind us and tries to snap the rope or something.
Maybe we could send Zach down last. Well, no, I guess Zach has to go first.
Yeah, so I'll hang back. Don't worry about it.
All right, Caliban is defending the rope. Everyone else can begin descending. How quickly are we sending the next person down? I think our rope goes like 120 feet. I think either 100 or 120. But so it goes past where the lightstone goes. So Zach can go down to where the lightstone ended, and then.
Sweet.
Do we send another person down right after him, or do we wait?
I think that as he's going down, he should probably try to take a second every now and again to see if he can, feel okay about where we're going.
Cool. Yeah, he can stop about 30 feet down, halfway. Seems okay. And then you can head down another 15. Still seems okay. End of your light source, where it was before. You can see a little bit further down. Looks like the slide keeps going for a good bit.
Calvin, how much do you weigh? I recognize that's not a great question to ask somebody.
Oh, like close to 300, if not more.
Yeah, with
Okay,
gear on,
so-
probably like mid-threes.
So what you're saying
Yeah,
is
for
we
sure
should probably have
300.
2 people on this rope to verify that you can make it. But if we have Zach and let's say myself on this rope, and it holds, then it'll hold just you.
Zach, what do you have? Half plate?
As far as armor,
Yeah.
I just have chainmail.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mirai has the half plate.
Oh, okay. Half plate stacks. Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, Zach's probably the next closest heavyweight person wise, and then probably Varric
Or Gore, Vincent.
or Gore. Gore's pretty up there too.
Let's throw Gore on there then.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Everyone get in the chest, and then one of us just goes down.
I'm not getting in the stupid chest again.
In
We
the
don't need
chest.
to be in the chest
You'll be
this time.
weightless. You'll be weightless in there.
We could send
That is a good
Caliban in
point.
the chest.
That is a fair point.
We can put everyone in the chest. One person comes down.
Yeah, but if that one person goes down into something that they're not ready for, then
TPK.
All our eggs in one basket.
literally,
What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong? Come on, guys.
I would accept putting Caliban or like a couple people in there, maybe.
Okay, let's put Caliban and the scared little elf guy can't lift up a lance in there.
He's doing his best.
Damn, you're gonna put your
All right.
random NPC that you just met inside of a chest of holding that has a bunch of valuable
In the
items?
chest.
A bunch of limbs. Yes, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And you know what? I'm putting Gore back in there too.
With no
Nice.
practical purpose. Gore get in the chest. She's like, I don't need to though.
I'm the lightest one here. Gore
You're like,
gets
it's
in the
funnier
chest.
this way.
Gora probably weighs more than you do, Zach.
Yeah, she probably does because she's the dwarf. He's stout.
True.
So
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna put
she's
her-
cool with it. She actually gets in this like by her own this time. You just open it up, you look at her, she just says, she shrugs, and she just starts climbing in.
well trained.
Jesus Christ, Zach.
Did we crate train a dwarf?
You don't know what she does in there.
He's like, there's alcohol in there. I'm going.
She knows there's a lot of alcohol in there. Well, yeah, let's do that, and then that way that'll kind of reduce our risk of falling and having all that stuff happen, and then we'll be a lot more mobile.
Sure.
And once we do reach the bottom, we can pop you guys back out really quickly.
Yeah, I still want to make sure that the rope can support Caliban without putting Caliban on the rope. So, let's
I'm okay with going to chest of holding myself though. That's easier.
Oh, okay. So you'll get in the
You know,
chest.
Bring it simple. Yeah, I'll hop in the chest, and if we're, we'll just go from there.
Okay, that's fine.
And we have like Barrett can guard the rope. Or chest like that. Cool. So I'll hop in the chest of holding.
Sweet. Sweet. Well, yeah, that's a plan.
Wait, can God even talk to you down here?
Man, God can't even talk to me when I'm up there.
Wrong.
Just thinking
That's
about
not
how.
matter. It was deep, man.
But yeah, let's start clambering down so I can keep on using divine sense. So we can find where this thing is.
Yeah, you can continue on. Oh, I should just freeze. Okay, cool. You can continue on. You can head down the like full 60. You'll see that like the slippage continues. Probably for another like 200 feet. So you guys can tie 2 ropes together, 3 ropes together, whatever you need. You should have enough ropage, and you can kind of shimmy your way down. You'll come out into like another like chamber. It's pretty flat here, and it looks a little bit open. And you'll see like another one of these pillars. This one's quite a bit bigger though.
I'm gonna use divine sense again.
Yeah, the pillar is definitely resonating. It's fairly bright. It is a different presence than the ice around you, though.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything inside the ice?
Yeah. How close do you get for the perception check? So let's say it's like a 20-foot room. You're at one end, the icicles at the other.
How about 10 feet?
Okay, half the distance. Yeah, you probably don't even need the perception check. You can definitely see that there's a figure inside of it with a light stone up.
Okay.
You wait for everyone else to get there, or you proceed forward?
I'm gonna go ahead and start ripping out people just to be on the safe side.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're okay on the checks here with the ropes and everything like that. Nobody's crazy overweight. Good dexes. Yeah, we should be okay. No checks needed. Should have made Zach make one, I guess, in case he slipped and fell. But
Yeah.
sorry, you guys are pretty methodical about it.
I do have pretty high athletics. So
The hand comes out of the chest for guidance.
But all I need is you to roll 1 nat 1 and then fall on the chest and break it, and
oh god, yeah,
we'd
that's
have a big problem. All right. You can pull people out of the chest. Whoever was at the top can continue downwards. The rope is staying put unless you did one of those cool knots where you can like untie it from the bottom, but that's probably not actually possible.
No.
Cool. So the rope's
I don't
staying.
think we want to do that.
Fair enough. You can pull people out. You'll pull out. I already forgot this dude's name again. Elithir. And he's a little shaking, trembling, whatnot. But he was trembling before you put him in there.
You're getting
So.
back in the chest.
You can pull everyone out. Gore comes out with a flagon in hand.
God damn it.
As you're pulling her out, she'll like toss it back in there. Look you in the eyes. You saw nothing.
Saving it for later.
And yeah, you guys can come out into this big open chamber, and kind of like described before, like 20 feet-ish. Pathway continues on, let's say like that.
I'll be right back.
There's like a little like icicle thing here. You guys are like here, and your rope's going that way.
That. So, do we need to kill the demon, or do we just need to capture it,
Demon.
or whatever it is?
Depends on what kind of
We need
Pokeball
to
you got.
stop it. We need to stop it from doing whatever
Okay.
crap it was doing, right?
It is resonating different, Zach. Like imagine like the ice is yellow, this guy is like purple. It's not that obvious, but it's different.
So am I not getting an evil sense from it? Different?
Still fiend. Different kind of fiend. Ice is still resonating, pretty bright. This ice statue thing, frozen thing, is resonating different. But still fiend. Fiend, but different.
Alright, so it is a fiend.
Let's try getting closer to it, and then I guess Benzana, if we want, we can try thawing him out. Do we want to thaw him out?
You want to thaw out that thing in the ice?
Yeah.
Do we all want to talk this through? Or are we still comfortable listening to Zach and the voice of God?
He could be in our debt. We could have a fiend pet. Eh?
We could
Little
fight a
fiend
fiend.
Fiend bro? Huh?
Wah wah wee wah.
Technically possible. Anybody else have thoughts on this? I might want to wait for Caliban to get back.
No, what's up?
Go wrong.
Sorry,
I
did
vote
you just...
whatever is on him once.
So Zach is proposing melting the ice around the fiend.
What the hell?
It's a different. Well,
That was
wait,
my
wait, wait.
thinking.
So when I used divine sense, I got a different energy coming from this this purple ice as opposed to all the yellow ice. So
Can you
this is
detect
not the
good and
fiend.
evil?
Oh, that's a good point. Protection.
Is there anything else in
good.
this space
I do have
besides
good
just the
and
ice
evil.
pillar? Like, there's anything else around us?
More ice, and then there's like another pathway.
I think we'll be okay if we leave this guy alone, but I'm
Path goes this
I think-
way. You gotta go by it though. You gotta walk past it. What if like when you turn your back to it, it starts attacking you?
In ice.
Huh?
It's been in ice for an indeterminate amount of time.
I do have a detect evil and good spell.
That's what I thought.
so I could use that.
That's a spell slot, Zach. Think about all the smites you know. Okay.
Oh, gosh damn it, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not prepared. Yeah, because I have Bless, Cure Wounds, and Detect Magic.
Oh, do you prepare
Yeah, you
spells?
I don't think so. Well, I guess what does the little red dot mean?
That means prepared. Do paladins prepare spells? I guess they do. Yes.
They do every short rest or long rest.
Yeah.
Unlucky. If it's not prepared, it's not prepared.
Okay. I'm okay with walking past it, but if you want to, even if we burn it down, even if it's a fiend, it still might attack us out of the delirium or whatever.
Is there any writing around here that might give us?
Damn, you guys have really good questions today. There is writing. There is writing. Does anybody speak Fiendish?
No, but I can comprehend languages.
Unless you read.
Yeah. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language you hear and can understand any written language that you see, but must be touching the surface in which the words are written.
Oh, so you have to touch it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, Benzana didn't hear that, so. Can I mage hand touch it?
Oh. Yeah, there is writing on probably the chamber, not the pillar in the middle.
Alright, I guess I'll have to touch the chamber. Anybody have any objections to that?
All good here.
None here.
Go for it, man. We have to.
Alright, so I'm using a first level spell slot, and I'm going to touch the chamber to try and figure out what's going on over here.
Yeah. How do you go about it? When you are reading, do you speak out loud? Do you speak it in your head? How's that go?
I probably want to translate it in my head and then summarize it for everybody, so I won't be speaking directly out loud what I read.
Okay. Where is your DMs?
Discord?
Yep.
Alright. So this basically says, beware the guy that's sleeping over there, bound in the frost. Sounds like he was a ruler of some form of realm. I mean, fiendish, maybe celestial realm or something. But he's frozen here now. He's stopped here. Man, I don't want to read this out loud verbatim, but basically, if we wake him up, the gates of hell open. And it says only idiots would wake him up.
Oh.
It sounds like if we do wake him up, we need to bring him a soul. And then the pact would be sealed in fire and ice. And the rest of us might go mad. So you still want to melt that? Are you the idiot from the prophecy?
No. Let's not melt it.
Yeah, let's
Because when we all take a dip into Warlock, he's making bad.
and suddenly we have a lot of friends. They just all happen to be demons.
Most playing kids.
I think we're gonna walk past it.
Yeah, I think we should leave this be for now. We can always come back to it. It's not going anywhere. If it's the King of Realms Unseen, then it's probably been frozen for a little while, and I don't think that exploring the rest of this cave is going to mean the difference between us missing out on whatever the heck this is.
Based. Alright, as you guys begin walking down the path, you guys can get a closer look at the creature inside the ice if you like.
I don't want to look it in the eyes.
You look at its toes. Or does it
All
even
right,
have
what do
toes?
his toes look like?
Now you guys can get a clear-ish image. Oh, I can't just drop this? Damn it. No! Lame. Token didn't work. Will this one work? That one didn't work either. Damn. Well, for those of you familiar, it is a mind flare in the ice. So an illithid, whole octopus-faced guy. So it'll be y'all's first time coming across one, so nobody has any idea what this thing is. But you guys can come across a mind flare. Google mind flare if you like. They're fun little
Oh,
creatures.
hell no.
Watch Stranger Things if you'd like.
Kind of, but not really.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Wait, did you say Mind Flayer?
Mind Flayer, D&D
Yeah,
5e.
they enslave other races. They're not.
Yeah, they're hive mind creatures.
Yeah. We don't wanna let that thing loose. It'll be a problem.
They're fine. They're friendly.
Are they
they're
friendly?
not. Nope. They are not.
They just want what's best for you and those around you.
As long as you're a part of them. Hive mind.
Interesting.
Yeah. Nothing in your books or anything like that you guys have seen about this. This is definitely a creature that you guys have never heard of. The Mind Flayer. But yeah, you guys can continue onwards. And probably another 10-15 minutes of walking. We will have another... Ooh, it was supposed to happen in the middle of the descent. Damn, that's what I forgot. Oh, we'll see what happens on the next part. As you guys continue walking, the downward descent begins again. And that's when we're going to have another one of those little constitution checks. Once I figure out where my thing is. It might not be a constitution check, though. Hold on. Where do I have this at? That is that. Yes. Yeah, cool. As we descend, the ice will begin to melt, and as we get to where all the ice is melted, and we just have rocky, gravelly terrain, I will need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw it is. So first one is going to be for me. Second one is going to be for what's her face? Zara. Both 18s.
Nice.
Mine was the 21, and then Tessa's was the 15.
Mine was the 6, and 20 or 12 was the Gorax.
Thanks for using her full legal name.
Yes, yes.
This is going great, guys.
It's going great.
It could be worse. We could have
Always
unleashed a mind
worse.
player.
That's very true.
Based. All right. Let me see. All right, so Mariah, who's your other person? Oh, Dahlia. Got it. So,
Dahlia.
cool. All right, and then first one's Zizak, or
First one's me, second one's Gorax.
cool. Don't think it matters actually. Both of them are fail. Cool. Zach, Gore, and Mariah. As we descend into this hotter realm, you all specifically will begin to feel the heat. It's like a tightness in your chest, like almost like heat exhaustion. It's getting a little harder to breathe. Temperature's rising. Zach, your chainmail's getting pretty heavy. Feels a little hot. You don't like it touching your skin. Stuff like that. Gore's starting to like get rid of her armor as well. She's cutting it off. She doesn't want it on her at all. Zach, you're doing okay. Mariah, you're not wearing any metal armor, right? No, you have a half plate on now. You probably have some underneath it. But
Yeah.
half plate. Yeah, you're probably not liking that half plate on either. So you're probably just gonna take that off. Yeah, generally chainmail is not worn straight on skin. I guess half plate isn't either though. I guess none of this is really.
I mean, you probably still feel warm through the clothes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's too warm for your armor. Yeah, it's just too physically uncomfortable to fail. You guys have to take those off if you guys want to continue forward. Otherwise, you guys need to get out of here.
Isn't there a lake of ice right behind us?
There is.
So you got options.
I am worried about Buckethead jumping into the lake of ice and getting eaten by something that's in there.
He does seem the type, doesn't he?
Exactly. Yeah.
I would be the one doing the eat.
That's the problem. You're trying to find something to eat too.
You cannot put a mind player in the chest.
So for now, we'll
We
say
do not have enough alcohol for it.
we'll say the three of y'all strip down your armors. So we will go down to DC 10 plus Dex or minus Dex, depending on how your Dex looking. So just take note of that for your armor. B, you still might have your leather armor if you wanted to retcon it. You can put on your leather armor, but maybe you're not thinking right.
Okay.
Unless it's studded leather, then you definitely can't put it on. But cool. All right,
No,
so
I think the letter was under it.
gotcha. Up to you, ultimately, however you want to play it. Zach, you don't have any spare armor or anything like that, so you're going DC minus whatever. Plus whatever. Got positive Dex too? You do have positive Dex, oh my god.
Finally.
That's crazy. I think Gore is going to be a negative. No, Gore is just 0. Wow, okay. But cool, yeah, you guys have to strip off your armor. The rest of you, as they're stripping off their armor, can kind of notice that their skin's getting a little reddish. Maybe like a blister or two popping up on their neck.
And then we're all fine, right?
Yeah, you do feel hot, but it's not unbearable. It's definitely a big change from the ice and cold that you were just around.
I mean, I guess I've got... I don't know, does Draconic Resilience do anything for me with heat?
I
don't think so.
Are you at that level, or is it later on?
I think it's later.
I think it is later.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So
Combat line. Get your wings, affinity, resilience, hit points. Additionally, part of your skin's covered in blah blah blah. DC 13. Level 6, you get resistance to fire damage for 1 hour. At expense of a sorcery point.
yeah, I'm fine.
I think you're level off of it too, right? You're level 5 right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
Alright.
we rolled fine anyway. I was just kind of curious. All right. Okay. Guys, it's warm, but it's not that warm, is it?
I think it's pretty warm.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna whip out the tank top.
gonna whip out the gore beater.
What?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
No.
All right, you guys want to try to press forward and just see if they feel any better? I'm not sure there's much we can do.
Yeah, I think we just need to press forward.
Okay. Are you picking anything up, Buckethead, aside from the Mind Flayer?
Well, actually, I was kind of thinking of, can I go back in the other room and just pick up as much ice as I can?
Sure. You want to try and climb back up?
Oh, is the Mind Flayer not in a room of ice?
He is, but you guys have descended down more. So you guys are like down like another
Oh.
10 minutes. Like to go back up to where he is like 10 minutes, but you're only like a minute or two away from like where there's ice.
Okay, I mean, I would say let's go back up, pick up a ton of ice. We can put it in the chest of holding, and that way we can cool off by pulling out some ice from the chest of holding. Unless that's dumb.
Not a bad idea.
Um,
How are we
might
gonna
be-
get it out?
The ice? We just think of ice
Yeah.
and it pops up.
Yeah. You're gonna palm ice?
What do you mean?
I mean, time passes. What's the
I think we need
temperature
to
of the
like
chest?
wrap it. Well, no, I don't think you're gonna be able to grip it.
Ice? What do you mean?
I think
I
you
can
could pick
hold
it
ice.
up. It'll just melt in the
How
chest.
big of a
though.
chunk are we talking?
What? A lot? Well, if we need some way to pick it up, I mean, I have all those giant bronze basins.
Okay. Look,
know.
that's only my concern because it's gonna be pretty tough to palm ice out of the chest, depending on how big it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could just think of it inside of the basin. Bam. Pull it out in there.
All right, if you say so.
And then as far as containing it, I think we have a spare barrel now because Gore drank a barrel of whiskey.
Mm.
So we should have a barrel. We could fill the barrel up with ice, which will insulate it.
Sweet.
So we should have some ice for our overheated compadres, which will hopefully help. Do we want to do that, or do you think that's dumb?
I mean,
Yeah,
did
let's do it.
we say it would take 10 minutes to get back up to the ice, or 2 minutes to get down to more ice? Was that what we said? Or was the room just big enough that like we can get to the edge of the room without necessarily getting to the pillar?
I think Josh said it's only a couple minutes away.
You guys have descended down, the ice stopped, you guys have like descended another 1 or 2 more minutes, and that's where the like burning sensation begins to start. So you guys are a minute or two away from like the icy tunnels again. It's not like fully ice. It's like beginning, like it's like this part where it's like too warm for the ice to stay. So if you like go up another like 10, 15 feet, you'll see just solid ice.
Yeah, so it's not too far. And as far as harvesting the ice, we can just literally smash it with our. I mean, I have a ton of lances, so I can smash it with one of my lances and chuck it in. So bingo bango, got some ice. And then I throw some ice at Mirai, and I throw some ice at Gore.
Yeah. So you guys are heading back up to grab ice.
Yep.
Cool. I will need. Who's going back up? Everybody.
If you just want me, I can just do it. I don't think it'll take too long, and I don't think.
Well, what do you have to chip ice? You got lances and spears and nodachis.
Yeah.
So you're chipping with your nodachi most likely.
You mean my Naginata?
No, you have naginata.
But yeah, I'll probably either use my Naginata or my spear or one of my lances, something pokey I can basically just smash it with. Doesn't matter which one I do.
It's up to you.
I'll use my spear. How about that?
Cool. So just Zach's going back up, correct?
I guess so.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Or you know what? I'll send Tess with him, just in case he needs some backup.
Cool.
And Tess is pretty fast, so she can run back to us if something happens.
Cool. Zach and Tess, go ahead and make me another Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I'm not rolling well.
Awesome. Zach, you go ahead and fail. Tess is going to make a pass. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and grab some ice. Good amount. You said you're trying to get like a barrel ish.
Yeah, barrel's worth.
Cool. All right. It'll take you some time, especially shipping it out. Does the rest of the party kind of venture forth, or we wait for Zach?
I'd say we wait up here, just give him his couple minutes.
Sounds good to me. It's gonna be more than a couple minutes, but these are like what? Probably I don't know how much like a wine barrel holds. That's gotta be like 50 gallons, right?
You question my strength?
Wine barrel volume 59 gallons.
Easy. I've been working out.
225
1 gallon of
liters.
water weighs 1 pound of water. Sorry, 1 gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. That's 472 pounds plus barrel.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, he can have hold, like eventually he can just put it like into the chest and he can have Tess hold it there. And we are good to go. All right. Probably like a good bit later. I don't know if you fill it up all the way, but yeah. You guys can come back down with your ice. Why don't the rest of the party go ahead and make me perception checks?
So?
Ooh,
And Zara.
Zach.
Sorry, that was not Zara. Here's Zara.
Uh-oh.
We have a problem here.
What?
Metal no comfy. Helmet is metal.
Oh God.
While up there, did you switch back to the bucket? Or did you get rid of the bucket?
What do you mean?
Your original bucket.
My original bucket?
Originally you started with the bucket.
Yeah,
Wooden
with
bucket.
the wooden bucket. I guess I can. Oh God, it's gonna look so lame now. Do I still? 1 minute. Wait, what's my? I still have the original wooden bucket.
Would you have switched back up there?
Yeah. Damn it.
I need you to make me a stealth check to see if Tess caught it.
You could also ask Tess to look away.
You could do.
Ooh. I do
I mean,
like.
she's a king's guard. She's probably
Does Tess have honor? Would she?
He's a bitch.
Damn.
no hesitation.
Well,
Tess is the fucking worst.
allow me.
That fucking sucks, guys. I'm sorry.
What's the move, Zach? Try and do sneaky, or just tell Tess to look away for a second?
Gonna tell Tess to look away, and if I even see her glance in my direction, I will kill her.
How do you go about telling her? Like, do you like be like, "Oh, look away. I'm gonna like take a leak," or like how are you going about it? You just like say, "Hey, look at that real quick," or how are you going about it? I need details here. It's gonna affect her role.
No, yeah. I'm gonna like point in that direction and be like, "Yo, I think I saw something." And then once she looks the other way, I'll be like, "Okay, don't look this way, please, don't do it. Please."
That'll just make me want to look, though.
I'll be honest, that would make me want to look more than anything else.
All right, Tess. I need a wisdom check. Whoever's got Tess.
I got.
Better be stupid.
He has a plus 3 to wisdom.
Hold on, wait. Before we make, is it past the I don't look, or is it past I look?
Hey,
Oh, a pass
hey.
is she looks. Because she's a bitch. She totally would do it if you told them no, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Past
But
the
it's
look.
like,
This
yeah.
chick's gonna die.
What's your charisma, Zach?
Oh no. Charisma's 12.
Alright, we gotta be a 12 on the wisdom.
She has a plus 3.
No.
Oh.
Misa beats it. What are you saying?
It's normally meets beats, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
I think she catches a glance, Zach.
No.
You can't tell if she was already a little flush in the face or not, but there's a little redness in her cheeks as you put it on your bucket and you see her eyes looking at you. Then she quickly turns away.
Crap.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, while you are technically a paladin and it would break whatever oath you may have taken, none of us are here to see what happens to Tess.
He is essentially great value Mirai when it comes to skill level. So like, he's Walmart brand Mirai. If you wanted to kill her.
Yeah, I am contemplating killing her actually.
So
I mean,
fucked.
she did have one job.
Yeah, but he went about it the worst way possible. He's like, "What's that? All right, don't turn around now."
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of your own fault, honestly. Can't punish her for your problems.
If I give her enough brain damage, do you think she'll forget?
We'll find out.
Yes. Can I bonk her in the head?
Her back's facing you.
Yep, we're gonna bonk her.
What are you using to bonk her with?
I'm gonna use my my nice lance, not the point, but the side of it. I'm gonna give her a good ol' Good old wallop.
Okay. She's not expecting it. Go ahead and just make me a roll with the lance. You have advantage for her not really expecting this. 11 with her AC.
It's 14.
I
Yeah.
also have an extra attack.
Would she have taken off her armor? But even without the armor, I'm sure she has high dex, right? So.
Yeah, she's at 14, and then she passed her con saves to not be hot.
Yes. Yeah, 14. Well, she doesn't have her dex because she's facing his back, right?
Whatever you say. I mean, it's just her 14 from her her AC is 14 with the armor.
Yeah,
Everything.
she's not expecting an attack, so she's not gonna have the dex. You're going for the back of her head. We'll say it's just a 10. So yeah, 11 is enough to make good contact there. Whether it's enough to knock her out, well, we don't know. Is there sapping rolls in 5e?
I still have an extra attack. We can just hit her again.
Knockout. Let me see. Player. Go ahead and give me a D4 plus strength.
D4 plus strength.
1 plus your
Wow,
strength
it's
mod.
stuck right now.
Strength is a 2 or 3?
3.
So 4 damage. I'm assuming that's enough for test. Not enough, right?
No.
Cool. Alright, second attack.
Yep.
She's gonna
Is that
turn.
what-
Wait, actually,
Both?
it is. Wait, no, it is because she hadn't rest. She hasn't rested since her last fight, so she's out. Yeah, she had 1 hit point.
Oh, she only had 1 HP? Okay, cool. It's sap, so
It's
it's,
just-
it's
the last
non-lethal.
fight.
It is non-lethal, so it's not enough to kill her.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I just want to give her a little brain damage. Just a little bit.
Yeah, she's
little
knocked out.
twinge.
She's unconscious.
Zach,
Yeah.
what paladin oath do you have?
Agents.
We have one rule. Do not look under my bucket.
Was
That's
this
the one rule.
was this rule
That's not an
expressed?
One
this,
rule.
has this rule been said out loud to anybody?
No, it doesn't need to be said out loud. I have a bucket on my head.
It is
Why
unspoken.
else would I have a bucket on my head?
All right, she's unconscious. She's sitting there.
Okay.
You want
Yep.
to hit her in the head again?
I mean,
You-
you saw the
you heard-
the extra attack.
Yeah, you already rolled a 19.
Yep, we got a 19 on the board. We're making that brain damage happen. She's gonna come back a little bit dumber.
All right, go ahead and same thing. D4 plus 2, 3. I forgot what it was.
3.
Nice. It's only temporary damage, so she'll heal half of it. But she's already
You know,
unconscious.
I'll lay on hands her. Like I'm gonna heal her back, but she's gonna not remember what what she was doing there.
Okay.
She's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, oh, you must have fallen.
Matt,
happened?
what's her max HP?
9.
Okay, cool. We're right there. Cool. All right. All right. We'll make it work. You've bonked her in the head twice. She's definitely out. You can lay on hands her, bring her back up to 1 HP if you like. Up to you.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, we'll bring her back up. No one will be the wiser. She just had a tumble. Fell down the stairs a little bit.
Yep, you can bring her back up. She's still a little red in the face. Even when you knocked her out, she's still a little red. Oh, what happened?
Oh, you had a pretty bad tumble there, but don't worry, I healed you back up. Must have been quite the fall. You didn't see anything on the way down, did you?
No. There's a big knot in my forehead, though.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you must have fell on it wrong.
And in the back of my head, too.
Oh, that's weird. You must have fell on it wrong.
Oh, do we...
This storytelling.
All Are we finished here? What are we?
Yep, we got the ice. You just took a little nappy poo, and I just rezzed you back up. So let's get going. Gotta get on with the quest.
All right, you guys can head on back down. You guys get down there, and then perception checks. How'd those go? Wisdom. Perception. Cool. Everyone basically besides Dahlia. Cool. Everyone will notice when Tess gets down there. She is not as sure-footed as she usually is. She's kind of stagger-stepped a little bit. And yeah, definitely not as like dexterous as normal. In game, she's gonna have disadvantage on dexterity checks and saving throws for 24 hours.
Sounds good.
You'll see that she's red in the face. She's sweating a little bit more. Stuff like that.
Hey Zach, she slip on the ice or something?
Yep, she must have. I looked away for just a second, and when I looked back, she was flat on the floor.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As Zach's kind of talking about this, he's like making hand motions and stuff like that. As you look at his hands, you'll see some boils and blisters on his hands.
Hey man, you okay?
Oh yeah, just peachy keen.
You seen your hands?
Oh, this? Yeah, no worries. Just little blistering going on. Nothing to worry about. Gonna get some ice on the hands and
Okay.
cool off a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyone else need some ice? Got some ice?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Really good for putting it under the bucket.
Zach, go ahead and
No.
take 4 damage for me.
Oh no.
A couple of these blisters will pop, and you'll
Ouch.
kind of wince a little bit.
That hurts. What are the blisters from?
I don't know. Something.
Uh,
Mm.
Excuse me.
well, I took 4 damage.
Cool.
How am I supposed to hold a weapon? Does the heat affect weapons too?
Oh, generally your like weapons are gonna be wrapped in like leather and stuff. It's pretty rare that you'd
Okay.
be grabbing like metal for your weapons.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Leather or something. Yeah, you guys can continue forward if you like. You guys have ice. You see Zach put some on his neck, on his blistered neck, and someone will put some ice on Tess's forehead and back of her head. Yeah. Here we are. As you guys proceed forward, we can head on out of the kind of cave system we're in after probably another 5 minutes of walking, and we can definitely get hit by the heat of potentially the first layer of hell. As we walk out here, your light stones aren't doing anything as we get our first glimpse of the magma flow on the level that we're on. You'll see in front of you guys is a plethora of like little tiny islands that are barely connected by skinny little bridges. And way off in the distance, you can see like magma falls coming down from the ceiling above you guys. You're still in like a covered layer. And why not get a perception check from whoever's most perceptive in the group,
I think I have a 5.
or whoever's leading the group still. If Zach does his divine sense, if he's still doing that stuff, there's no more fiendish presence from the ice or anything like that close by you guys. 17's pretty nice. Way off in the distance, you guys are going to see some demons of some sort. Multitude of them. They seem to be on a couple of these islands, good distance off in the distance, but it seems like all the pathways lead to them when you kind of scope out your different routes.
Galvin, you ever encountered demons before?
Only they're like fiendish and infernal, like imps and things. Not a full blown demon.
Sorry, I totally forgot. I didn't tell you guys the things you fought before were demons. Yes, you guys have. It's the
Oh.
same thing you guys fought at the cave beforehand.
Okay.
Okay.
So then we stole like those swords from or whatever.
Yep, a couple of those like skeleton winged guys, and those guys with like the shields and swords made out of whatever it's called, obsidian.
Gotcha.
So yeah, those obsidian guys. You'll see a good number of them. Probably 5 of those big guys, and maybe another 10 to 12 of those smaller guys.
Well, that seems like a few too many people that I don't know that we want to deal with like that.
Good point.
But all paths lead to them. It's like Rome.
Good point. Well, do you want to just go for it? That's what we came here for.
Is that what we came here for?
Good point. Close
Yeah, I
enough.
was like, because I'll be a little bit honest. I'm kind of losing track of why we're here right now.
Main goal is to figure out if this deal like that separates our realm from the infernal realm is breaking, reseal, whatever it might look like.
So we need to.
At least go investigate, maybe if and they're here, that might be me. That might be a hint that it is breaking if they're here. Am I wrong, Varric?
Sorry, I fucked up by telling you guys these were demons.
Run that back. It's okay.
I mean, they weren't like the devil we saw in the jail. So I mean, these things are definitely different. I've never seen them on the prime material plane though, so maybe they're trapped down here too, or maybe they have an objective of their own. We could see if we can get around them, maybe observe them for a little bit before we engage, see what they're up to. I don't feel like they'd be mindless, but then again, the ones at the cave, they were just standing there. So, I mean, we thought they were statues until we got close enough, right?
He said that this is just like a bunch of lava around and everything. It's probably it might be kind of hard to sneak around a group of 10.
Yeah, I mean, we probably already stand out like sore thumbs right now.
Yeah, I lied about 10. Did I say 10? I thought I
They
said
said
5.
10 or 12.
There's 10 or 12 of the smaller guys. Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 exactly of the smaller guys, and I think I said 5 of the bigger guys. I meant to say 3.
Didn't we struggle with one of the bigger guys earlier?
Took you a while. I think one of them was basically 1v1ing Caliban for most of the fight last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have 3 Calivans. Oh boy. How does everybody feel? Do we just make our way over there?
Making our way downtown, walking.
I
I guess we have to this point.
We might never make our way back uptown.
And I feel like at this point, it's just kind of just have to suck it up and go for it.
Yeah.
Cool. I will kind of give you guys a little sneak peek of what the terrain will look like, so you guys can see it. It's basically like this across all of it. and then you guys can get to the main battle scene after that. So, yeah.
That's intense.
You guys exit a
Definitely
cave. You guys have like multitude of these things all around you, and yeah. So you'll proceed down some of these paths, but they all seem to kind of meet up. So in the end, it kind of makes like a big like diamond type of shape, like kind of something like that, but more symmetrical. And most of those guys seem to be kind of in this little area here at the bottom, and you guys are like up here.
All right.
Cool. All right, we will call the session there for tonight. Give you guys a chance to think about things, rethink this suicide mission, and yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
No, thank you guys. It's good to be back.
Mm.
Me.
October
Next week?
1st. How are we feeling? How are we thinking?
Looking good so far.
I'm good.
Good on my end.
Cool. Well, we will shoot for October
Also good on
1st.
my end.
Awesome.
Oh,
Put it in your
All
calendars. I'll shoot you all a text sometime next week, Monday or Sunday or something. And
all
yeah,
right. See everybody then.
cool.
Saying
Later, guys.
Bye.
Night, everyone.
Okay. Have a good night.